2020 is the year of disruption. Just when we were all gearing for the new decade, 2020 disrupted our plans big time. We saw our lives and everything else come to a halt. Institutions that we thought were invincible all came crashing in just a few months or even weeks. The coronavirus, the unseen enemy, has invaded our lives, breaking down everything that we held on to, everything that was precious to us. The lives that we had carefully built over the years were torn to pieces in just a snap of a finger. Uncertainty filled the air, panic drove our anxiety, while hopelessness pervaded our hearts. We wondered, what does tomorrow hold for us? Our lives may have been disrupted, but we are still standing nonetheless. This pandemic may have brought us to our knees, but it has also made us stronger than we have ever been. And it is paving the way for our transformation, because 2020 is the year of new beginnings. It is the year where the slate has been wiped clean so we can all have a fresh start. It is time that we let go of the old so we can move forward with the new. This is the year where we allow ourselves to transform into the best version of ourselves. This is the year where we transcend our limitations and go beyond borders. It is the time when Voice Acting Academy transcends boundaries and goes global with the Certified Voice Artist Program. Because 2020 is the year of co-creation. It is the time where we acknowledge that we are not living as islands, but rather are part of a greater whole. This is the year where we have to accept the need to collaborate in order to move forward. The time is ripe to finally cultivate a safe space for both aspiring and experienced voice artists, where they can be nurtured and guided to live their fullest potentials. It is the year where we finally cultivate a new global community that promotes a culture of giving, loving, and sharing, because 2020 is the year of becoming. It is the time that we recognize the greatness of our potentials and finally step up to our higher calling to become voice artists who use their God-given talents to inspire, influence, and empower. This is the year when the Voice Acting Academy becomes a global community of voice artists who will use their skills to make the world a better place, one voice at a time. Voice acting is the art of becoming. I become. I believe. I am. Learn voice artistry only from the best. Join the Certified Voice Artist Program and learn the fundamental skills required of a voice artist. Voice variations. The Voice Master's formula for creating character voices, personal branding, and so much more. Study and collaborate with a global community of like-minded voice artists committed to using their voices to create positive social change. Visit www.certifiedvoiceartist.com for more information and to register.
December na. Ilang buwan na rin simula nang maging ganito ang mundo at maging ganito ang ating new normal, ika nga nila. Kumusta ka na? Kamusta ang puso mo? Kamusta ang isip mo? Kamusta ang tulog mo sa gabi? Kumakain ka pa ba ng maayos? Ibang-iba na talaga ang mundo at panahon ngayon. Pero tingnan mo, ibang-iba ka na rin. Nandito ka pa at naging matatag ka sa mga araw at gabi na tiniis mo. Sa mga oras na mas pinili mong akuin ang lahat-lahat na bumabagabag sa'yo. Ang lahat ng yon ay nakatulong sa pagbuo ng isang matatag na ikaw. Favor naman Maging proud ka naman sa sarili mo. Tapikin mo naman yung balikat mo at sabihin mo, "Congrats ha! Nakarating ka rito." Sa totoo lang, kaming mga nasa kabilang panig ng screen mo ngayon, hindi man namin alam ang buong kwento mo. Masaya kami dahil pinili at patuloy mong pinipiling lumaban. O baka naman sabihin mo, wala naman kaming choice. Siguro iniisip mo lang yon kasi sa totoo lang, meron at meron kang choice. Ika nga nila, pag umuo ka sa isang bagay, humihindi ka naman sa isa pa. Pwedeng-pwede kang bumigay. Pwedeng-pwede kang mapanghinaan ng loob at tuluyan ng sumuko. Pwede mong isantabi lahat. Pero ni isa doon hindi mo ginawa. Nandito ka pa ngayon. Narito ka at patuloy na lumalaban. Kapit lang. Kung hindi man ngayon, darating at darating pa rin ng araw na magbabalik tanaw ka at magpapasalamat na pinatatagan mo ang loob mo sa mga oras na nagmistulang wala ng pag-asa ang lahat. Laban lang, kapit lang. Naniniwala ako sa iyo na kayang-kaya mo yan. Ayun, good evening po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for tuning in tonight for our beta episode of Success Voices. Ang dami nating nakitang videos just now, and actually those are just some of the few videos na available na po sa ating Facebook page, which is facebook.com/successvoices. This is your host, Castillo, aka iVoice. Yes, hello, good evening po. Thank you again for tuning in. Now, actually, I've been getting a lot of comments and messages. Sabi nila na nakikita daw nila lagi yung Success Voices on their news feed. So, sino nga ba si Success Voices? Now, let me just introduce you guys to the concept of Success Voices, where we try our best to redefine success by creating positive social change. Ayan. Our goal is to have Success Voices, which will be the #1 motivational online channel that inspires through positive social change with the power of voice. Ayun po. This will be your #1 source of anything motivational, inspiring, and empowering. And of course, this is not possible without the help of fellow certified voice artists, fellow people, who want to share their voices, their messages, their stories. And of course, hindi po ito magiging posible without the help of the one and only Mr. Pocholo de Leon Gonzales, the voice master of the Philippines. Actually, Sir Choi is right here. He will also be co-hosting tonight, pero mamaya na po natin siya tawagin. For now, it's just me, and join me tonight through your comments and messages. Comment lang po kayo sa baba, and we will be seeing that. We will be flashing them on the screen and reading them live on air. All right, so let me just give you a brief rundown. Tonight, we will be having 3 special guests. Sila po ang nagbigay talaga ng oras and effort to showcase their own, their own skills, their own messages, their own stories para po ma-inspire din ang ating mga buhay with their own personal experiences. Of course, Success Voices is a multimedia production beyond being a VG8 radio show. It's also an overall digital channel where we also invite fellow CVAs and other people to promote their advocacies, words of wisdom, and contribute to the overall idea of what Success Voices is really all about. So, may I call on my co-host, Sir Partner Pocholo de Leon Gonzales. Sabay po natin i-welcome ang ating guests for tonight.
Ayan, hello. Great day,
Great day, Sir Choi.
Ayan, congratulations sis partner sa iyong bagong show na Success Voices.
Sir Choi.
And I'm so proud na, ayan, you're now legit host ng ating show. Alright, so welcome sa napakagandang programa ng ating napakagandang host na si Miss Pau sa iVoice o AI Voice, na? Kakatuwa. Bakit nga ba AI Voice o iVoice?
iVoice, simple lang, sir. Ano yan? I is actually the Japanese word for love. So, ayun, love voice. So, parang, yes, my I. So, it's just all about loving your voice and being
parang
proud of your own voice.
Ayun. Aishiteru, sabi nga.
Yes, aishiteru. Tama, sir.
So, ayan, nakakatuwa naman na ako, nagbalik na ako sa VG8 ngayon kasi matagal akong hindi nakikita sa VG8 since November. Ikaw lang actually talagang pinaunlakan kung magpakita ako ngayon sa
yan ang ere. Yan ang sir. Maraming salamat po.
Ayan, so syempre this is very special dahil first day ng ating show ngayon, di ba? So at this is actually a very good platform for all people, lalong-lalo na yung mga talagang hindi pa naririnig pero may mga pwedeng sabihin at pwedeng makinig. Sabi nga, someone out there needs to hear your voice. At dito sa CVAP, sa Certified Voice Artist Program, we're giving them an opportunity to hear their voices. Ayan. And also for people na marinig ang boses din nila. Hindi lang Kumbaga, hindi lang sila magsasalita, dapat pakikinggan ka mo. Alright, so ayan.
Alright, sir.
At
Maraming salamat
napakabilis
for
ng
that intro.
oras. Okay, so game.
Alright. Sige,
Welcome.
game na tayo, sir. Ayun po, let's call on our first guest, si Miss Ivana Otoc. Tignan po natin
Ayan.
ang kanyang beautiful video na sinubmit for Success Voices.
Great day, everyone. I am Ivana Otoc, 16 years of age, and I am the voice behind Voice Atlas. So let me share something to you about me. When I was very young, I used to be a very shy kid, someone who chooses to stay in the corner, not wanting to talk to anybody else. But I love learning. Every time I go home from school, my parents would ask me, "Anak, how many very goods you've got?" Then I would say, "I got 6. Then they would be so happy. Seeing the people around me, feeling proud of me, makes me want to keep going. But over the years, with the help of the people around me, slowly I gained self-esteem. And being raised in an optimistic family, I am always reminded to believe in myself and to continue soaring high. At a young age, I was used to giving speeches to the crowd, during recognition ceremonies. And through that, I was able to hone my skills in speaking. I also love reading and writing. That's how I learn. And also, at a very young age, I was able to discover my passion for broadcasting and newscasting. And thankfully, I was able to join some competitions. I love having connections with others. I love listening to other stories, and I also love comforting anyone who is feeling so down. And I love believing in other people because I don't want anybody to feel alone. When I reached high school, that's when I started to discover different areas of myself which I thought I didn't have. But when the pandemic hit our lands, I thought I wouldn't do something fruitful and productive for myself. But thankfully, I discovered CVAP and I grabbed that chance. I grabbed the opportunity. Thanks to Sir Choi, really, I started with doubts. I kept on asking myself and other people na, baka hindi pa ako pwede nito, kasi 16 pa lang ako. Maybe I'm too young for this. Maybe it's too early to pursue my passion. Maybe I should just do it next time. But I still chose to take the chance, and thankfully, I was able to make it as certified voice artist. Joining CVAP is already a big success I have done during these trying times. At the end, I was able to realize that my age became the thing I am grateful for. Sa bandang huli, nasabi ko sa sarili ko na buti na lang sinalihan ko to. Hindi hadlang ang aking edad. Bagkus, I am proud kasi may nagawa na ako kahit bata pa ako.
Born in the city of Golden Friendship, Ivana Otoc, a senior high school student of Gasa Regional Science High School. A writer, a campus journalist, and an aspiring voice artist and flight attendant. The eldest in her family who dreams to take a different path. She was once a young girl who was caged in her dark caves, terrified to explore the world, but found her passion for broadcasting and newscasting at the age of 8. She started joining competitions at a young age, gave speeches to the crowd, and found new things she thought she didn't have. She found her passion for writing and started to blend her emotions through words. Raised by an optimistic family, she grew up as a thoughtful and outgoing individual who looks at things in a positive way.
She made me realize how lucky I am in spite of the trouble.
Taught me how to live life.
Her determination,
her positivity.
And now, her mission is to expand her horizon, and she wants to create a positive influence and touch more lives of other people. She intends to leave legacies and mark positive impacts to the world. And her vision is to have a meaningful life and to see other people living their lives to the fullest, to let them know of their purpose and their importance. She may not have $1 million, but she knows she has 1,000,000 legacies to leave. Her passion is her legacy. Through her voice, she can make a difference. Ivana Otoc, Voice Atlas.
I can really say that I am so blessed to be given with people like my family, friends, teachers who continue to support me in whatever I do and show me that even when I'm in my lowest, I can still make it. And all of these wouldn't happen, of course, without the guidance of our Almighty God. Whenever I am asked, what legacy do you want to leave? I have always told myself that I wanted to leave positive impacts to others, and I want to be reminded as someone who inspires other people. Back in our school, I feel so happy whenever someone tells me that they're happy to meet me and that they're happy that I inspire them all the time. I have always wanted to empower the youth because, a lot of people today focus on negativity, and some teenagers want to fit in the society without even realizing that they are already trying to please the world. Trust me, I've been there, but try to redeem yourself back again. This line may sound cliche, but just be yourself. I encourage you to pursue what is dear to your heart. Even during this pandemic, sabi nga ni Voice Master, do something that your future self will thank you for. Hindi hadlang ang pandemic na ito for us to do something. Claiming you can achieve it is the easiest detour because it will reverse the point of attraction towards you. Don't allow others to tell you differently of what you are capable of. Just like what American said, do not chase success. Let success chase you. It is not about the position you're holding right now, but it is about what you do, since I do what I love, always. So to all dreamers out there is nothing too early or too late for you. Just dream big and take an action to make your dreams into reality. Now, it's time to amplify my voice to you, and I want to inspire others to speak even if their voices are shaky. All of us can do something to make a difference. I hope this inspires you that even a young girl like me has inspired other people. I want you to know that you are a success, and I am proud of you. Let us continue soaring high, dreamers, till we fly up in the skies. To us brave souls, let us all continue reaching for the stars.
Wow. Ayan po,
Grabe.
natutulog po ang ating technician, si Creative Moises. So, pinabati ko si
Creative Moises!
Moises.
Shout out po sa ating
Oo,
tech.
ayan.
Moises, hello, salamat.
Creative Moises. Yan po ang
Creative
ating
Moises.
bagong Congrats. So, partner Pao, grabe yung ano, no, batang to, si Ivana.
I agree, sir partner. Sabi ko
Mm.
nga sa kanya nung una, sabi ko, girl, I see my ikaw yung magiging idol ng 10 years ago self ko.
Oo nga.
Sabi ko, 10 years ago, I was the same age. And if may nakakagawa niyan at that time, grabe, sobrang hands down talaga. Idol na idol po talaga itong si Ivana.
O, syempre,
So,
yan, pasok na natin ang ating
ayun, no?
bunso. Ayan.
Idol, si Lodi
Good evening
Ivana
po.
yan. Ayun,
Good evening,
Ivana,
Sir Choi. Good
welcome.
evening.
Ayan, great day, Ivana.
Good evening, Ate Pao.
Oo.
Hailey
Ano mo
Williams.
si Ivana Alawi?
Ayun, no?
Sister Char.
Alawi Ivana. Hindi, kapangalan.
Sister.
Ah,
Sister daw,
oh,
sister. Mukha naman, hindi ko, I can't tell the difference actually.
di, ang pangalan niya Alawi, di ba? Apelido niya ang Ivana. Tama ba?
Talaga po.
Hindi po.
Ivana first name niya, Sir Choi.
Hindi, ano lang, joke lang yun.
Seryoso.
Ayan, so magandang babae ka at great day sa'yo, Ivana. Kamusta naman ang
Great day, Sir
buhay-buhay
Choi.
ngayon?
Okay naman po,
Kamustahan ba?
masaya. Nag-i-enjoy.
Saan ka ngayon?
Nasa bahay lang po.
Oo, alam ko, wala ka sa sa mall. Ah, saan yung bahay mo?
Sa Cagayan de Oro po.
Bisaya ka, Manday?
Oo, Bisaya, Bisda.
Oo.
Proud Bisda.
Asa ka sa Cagayan de Oro?
Sa Carmen, sir.
Di ba malakas ang ulan dyan dahil binabaha ang Mindanao ngayon,
Hindi po, sir. Malayo lang po. Mahina lang po
Agusan
yung ulan
yan.
dito. Oo,
Sa
Agusan.
Agusan yan, malayo-layo ng konti dyan. Kasi kayo sa may taas kayo, di ba?
Yes po.
Ayan, so anong masasabi mo sa ginawa mong video? Kasi nakakatuwa, partner Pao, no? Ibang klase tong batang to.
Ibang klase talaga, sir, na up to the point na kada monthly meetings natin sa Certified Voice Artist family natin, no? Talagang meron tayong special recognition for Miss Ivana. Bakit, 'di ba? Bakit nga ba meron tayong special recognition? Kasi talagang lahat halos ng show, writer Ivana. Ayun. Sobrang
Doon nga
active.
malalaman na hindi hadlang ang edad, kundi kumbaga determinasyon ang importante. Kasi we're
Yes.
the same age, Ivana, when I started my radio career, no? I was 16 when first year college na ako sa UP Diliman noon. So, kaya nga natutuwa ako, may high school pa lang to si Ivana, pero ang dami na ng achievement. Okay?
So, ayun, Ivana, no? So, you're very active. As I said earlier, you're very active in our CVA community. And lagi ka rin na-recognize for your efforts. You're writing a lot in our VGH shows. Actually, you're also one of our writers here in Success Voices. Thank you so much for that one. So, ask ko lang, kasi I know that you're still a student. And syempre, new normal tayo ngayon. The setup is different. Online learning is very, very much different. Nagkakapatong-patong yung deadlines. And syempre, meron tayong mga adjustment period, definitely. So, what keeps you motivated or what sparks your drive to continue pursuing all of these things? Not only for VG8 Radio, because I heard meron ka ding podcast, di ba?
Yes po.
So, can you tell us more things about that?
Yes po. So, yes, that's right na I'm part of the different shows sa VG8 and isa po talaga yan sa thing na I will forever be grateful for sa program na ito kasi hindi lang yung voice acting yung nahuhone sa akin and also din yung passion ko for writing. I also get to practice it here and there are 3 things that keep me motivated given na ang dami kong ginagawa but I still manage my time para magawa ko yung mga tasks on time. So there are 3 things that keep me driven while doing this thing. So first is the people around me kasi may mga tao na nagsusupport talaga sa akin. They always tell me that I'm great, that they believe in me and because of their encouragements and their motivation, it keeps me going. Gaya, sinabi ko yan sa video ko kanina, right, na every time my parents tell me that they're proud of me, it makes me keep going.
And second, of course, my dreams. My dreams in life, ang dami kong pangarap sa buhay. Actually, nag-journaling ako at doon ko talaga nilalagay lahat ng aspirations ko in life, like the things I want to achieve in the future, and my dreams make me keep going. Kasi I'm not like this before when I was a kid, just like what I said. I really had low self-esteem, but with the help of the people around me and with my determination, I was able to grow bolder and stronger than before. And third but not the least, of course, God, because I know that He is the source of all these things, and I want to do these things to glorify God, because I know that God gave me these skills not just for nothing, because di ba sa beginning pa lang ng program, sabi ni Sir Choi na find your purpose, and that's what I believe in. God really gave me these things for a purpose, not just for myself, but also to inspire other people. Yun po.
That's so, ang heartwarming naman nun, Ivana. Ramdam na ramdam ko yung emotions mo with your sharing. And I felt your sincerity talaga in your words. And it's beautiful how you also credited it to, the people around you. And of course,
Yes.
to our Lord Jesus Christ, definitely. And ayun, and it's beautiful to know na talagang malaki yung impact ng mga taong nagmamahal sa'yo with, the energy, mabigyan, kumbaga sa kanila mo nakukuha yung energy mo to really
Yes.
push through, diba? So, actually, I have a next question. But before we pull up that next question, baka meron tayong mga special messages, comments for our dear guests. Maybe we can flash some along the way. From Cristel
Hi, Ate
Feliciano.
Cristel.
A very
Thank you,
promising
Ate.
young lady, si Ivana. Keep it up. Yan, fellow batchmate. Ayan, Ivana Janly Ampong Otoc, proud tita here. Ayan nga ba
Thank
sinasabi
you,
ni
Tita Nitz.
Ivana, ang kanyang source of positivity talaga, people around her. Ayan, marami nga daw comments, nagsimulang mag-talk si Ivana.
Thank you, Ate Karshi.
Cutie naman. Keep achieving your amazing. Proud of you.
Thank you, Tita
Talaga
Yen.
napupumotivate tayo, no? Kapag ganyan yung mga makikita nating
Oo.
positive messages.
Ang dami mong
Thank you,
fans.
Prince.
Maraming fans. No?
Partner Pau, no? Gusto ko rin i-recognize ang ating program manager na nandito ngayon, na si Richard Abalos, and he will join us.
Yan.
So, ayan, pasok.
Good evening. Great
Ayan.
evening, Sir Rich. Welcome to Success Voices beta episode. Maraming salamat sa pag-monitor din on your end. There you are.
Good evening, Sir Rich.
Alright. Hi, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the first episode of Success Voices. Unang-una sa lahat, congratulations sa inyo, Pau, for having a successful pilot episode, and what a wonderful story that you have, Miss Ivana Janly. Ang dami mong this is a really good start, no? Nakaka 27, 25, 25 na viewers average. And ang galing. Very successful tong first episode ninyo, and I'm looking forward for your future episodes to come.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Sir
sir.
Rich. And for also being there to help us out. Definitely, maraming salamat po.
Of course, kasama talaga sa sa aking somewhat my duty as a program manager to lalo na sa mga pilot episodes. Most pilot episodes talaga kailangan nating gabayan, until they can be able to stand on their own.
All right, Sir Rich,
That's
thank you so much.
Yes, thank you then. Thank you. Thanks, Pao. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the episodes.
Thanks, Sir Rich. Love it. I love it.
Thank you, sir.
Ramdam namin yung energy mo kahit virtual lang. Ayun.
Correct,
So, yan, si Ivana, no, the moment she started talking, talagang, nagkaroon ng maraming comments sa ating comment section on VG8. And dun mo nga talaga makikita, how people really love you, and, yung energy mo talagang nakukuha mo din with all of their encouragement, diba?
Yes,
So,
that's right.
ikaw, Sir Partner, meron ka po bang madadagdag sa ating inspiring na bunso sa CVA?
Basta ako, I'm just watching everyone na nagsasucceed na happy na rin ako. Tsaka, syempre, they are the next generation and they're also the present. So, let's see. Kasi itong mga edad ni Ivana, kakaibang mga kabataan kasi ngayon, no? Tsaka you never know ano talagang meron sa future. Kung ano yung mangyayari sa dami ng nangyayari. Diba?
Agree, sir. Totoo po.
So Ivana, how do you see yourself in the future in 10 years time?
I have a lot of dreams in the future. Yung main career talaga na gusto kong i-pursue is I want to be a flight attendant, and of course as a voice artist I also want to pursue this continuously. And one of my dreams also is hoping na in the future I will be able to write a book or kahit isang or pelikula. Gusto ko talaga, it's one of my dreams. And the future may be unknown there, pero I know that God is always in control and I just have to believe in myself and the people around me na kaya ko to. Yun po.
Beautiful
Ayan,
words,
so,
Ivana.
Marami tayong i-expect kay Ivana. Pero wag mong kakalimutan ng sipag.
Of course.
Kasi we're going to be bigger and better.
Yes.
So, ipakalat mo sa mga kasing edad mo yung ginagawa natin. Okay?
Of course.
So, yun lang. Salamat, Ivana, sa iyong pag-guest dito at marami pa tayong gagawin.
Thank you din, Sir Choi.
Ayun. So, Ivana, meron lang akong follow-up question. Can you share about how do you rest or relax or yung tipong mag-distress muna ng onte? Kasi syempre, you're doing a lot. And rest is very important, diba? To keep us going pa din. So, ano yung, do you follow a schedule, sleeping pattern? Anong pwede mong ma-share sa amin about that?
Honestly talaga, nung wala pang pandemic, I'm not really good at managing my time. Kasi, usually, late ako na person. Minsan nga, late na talaga ako pumapasok sa school. But, to be honest talaga, yung Certified Voice Artist Program, grabe talaga yung impact niya also sa time management ko. Kasi nung nagsimula ang program, before yun ng start ng classes namin. And by that time, sabi ko kasi na, yung program kasi na ito, of course, I'm doing the thing I love. And sabi ko sa self ko na ayaw kong maging late kasi of course, every time you do the thing you love kasi parang bumibilis yung oras. And when I started the program, I learned how to manage my time. And a month after the program is nag-start na yung classes. And of course, I also share the same struggle as a student na we're in a different setup, modular yung setup namin dito, and hindi ako sanay na ganito yung walang face-to-face. And nung first week pa lang ng klase, of course, ang dami ng modules, tapos meron pa mga shows sa VG8. What I do is, I really change my sleeping pattern and I follow a certain schedule to do my task. And yun talaga yung nag-work sa akin na plan. So, nung time na yon, I wake up at 4 a.m. para mag-start na gawin yung mga task ko. And I'm very happy na maaga ko namang natatapos yung mga modules ko kasi nga gumigising ako ng maaga, and mga 5 nagsa-stop na akong gumawa ng mga task. And then after that, dyan ako nagsa-start na mag-chill, mag-relax, and natutulog ako mga 9 or 8. And I also allocate a certain day of the week to distress, like watch Netflix movies or write, mag-journal, ganon. Yun po.
Ayun, that's beautiful. Kasi talagang hindi siya yung, kumbaga, secondary lang sa schedule mo. Talagang naglalaan ka ng oras to take rest and distress and keep your mind healthy. Diba, Ivana? So talagang you really allot a certain day of the week. Talagang muna tayo. Kumbaga, mag-recharge. Diba?
Yes.
And sleeping schedule, I admire your sleeping schedule. Alam mo yan, na minsan, patulog pa lang ako, ikaw, gising ka na. So, that's very, admirable na even at this early age, talagang natututo ka na to manage your time really well. Yung kumbaga, no to
Yes.
cramming, no to talaga mawala ng sleep for the stuff that you're doing. Talagang well balanced, 'di ba? It's a thing that
Mm-mm.
it's a thing that we learn naman din along the way. And it's nice that you get to practice that this early on.
Yes.
And as I've been telling you before, talagang idol kita sa ginagawa mo very, very much.
Mas
And
idol
I
kita,
would,
Ate Pao.
wow!
Hailey
Mas ano
Williams.
yan. Salamat po. Ayun, one of the things talaga na reminds me of Ivana is my 10 years ago self. Yan, I've told her that na when I was 16, I wanted to do these things as well. Pero at the time, parang wala pa masyadong platform or siguro hindi lang ako naghahanap. But now si Ivana at her age, ang dami-dami nagagawa. And we're really, really looking forward to what else you have in store for us. So thank you,
Thank you,
Ivana,
Ate
for your
Pao.
time. We will be calling you again in a little while.
Thank you po,
So,
Ate Pao.
thank you po. I'll see you again in a few minutes. Salamat! Ayun. So, we established earlier, sabi nga ni Ivana, nagsiset aside siya ng time to rest and to distress and to just basically refuel yung drive niya to do what she loves to do. So, it's still important to rest, definitely. Pursuing our passions and being absolutely driven about it, I'm sure talagang nakakataas ng motivation, the drive to do what you really want to do. But of course, we have to know our limitations and know when we should pause muna. Because it's gonna help us then in the long run para hindi naman tayo ma-burn out or ma-drain. And speaking of mental health, our next guest actually talked about it in such an impactful way. As in yung video niya, it's one of our trending videos talaga on Success Voices page. So, ayun, actually, he's also right here with us. But before we call him, let's see nga the video na isa sa mga trending videos natin on the page.
Where do I begin? So, we keep on hearing success stories from different walks of life, but do we really understand what success really means? So, what is my definition of success? As a child, I want to be like Papa, like Mama. I want to become an engineer, a doctor, or even a pilot. All throughout my childhood and early adulthood, we learn various ideas of success from our parents, teachers, and friends. Although, okay lang naman to value the opinion of others, but we shouldn't necessarily adapt it as our own. But after reaching those titles, can we consider ourselves successful? For me, no. Because that is the success measured by our society. Can we make it more simple? Success is something we define for ourselves. According to the article, What Does Success Really Mean to You by Alice Jassy, if we don't answer this question, we can end up climbing the wrong ladder and pursue someone else's version of success. We get to the top only to discover we climbed the wrong mountain. We achieve our goals only to realize they were the wrong one. It's a disaster only a few can recover from. So success for me is celebrating small wins because it gives me a sense of accomplishment. But most importantly, success is being able to do the things that you love. Success is controlling one's mind and taming the demon within us. All right, so I've already shared this to my colleagues and I want to share to you this as well. So mental illness is exhausting. It's 24/7 and it doesn't stop. There are days where it can consume every ounce of your being and leave with you no energy to do even the simple things. I wish people knew and understood this. I've already been down, sad, negative all at once, even before when the pandemic hit us. So imagine how challenging it is to cope up with the current situation. So one day, I asked myself, nga naman eh, why was I telling negative things to myself? I kinda hated myself for being like this. So I said, if I wanna be better, so I needed to start with what I was telling myself. So I looked straight into the mirror, into the eyes, and started telling myself, I am worth it. Not in a proud or conceited way, but in a self-caring way. Because I think the best person to love you is you. You are the only person who knows what you've been through, all of your challenges, and how you went through them. You are the one who knows your strengths and weaknesses. So start with self-love. Kinahanglan nimo dawaton imong mga sayop, imong mga apan. Kinahanglan nimo ma-appreciate that you are who you are with your imperfections. But you're beautiful just the same. So when I change my self-concept and how I address myself, it really helped a lot in turning everything around. I think God has helped me overcome my situation. In prayer, He taught me that I'm not defined by my illness, by my mistakes, by everything painful that I've been through. He allowed me to heal. And He showed me the way that I should go so that, I can redeem myself and I can be better because I'm loved by Christ and He has blessed me beyond belief, beyond imagination. And I know I'm not in this battle alone. Let me share to you guys these 3 things that I've learned. First is appreciate the simple things. The simple things in life have been a huge help to my mental health. Going for a walk, riding my bike, talking to more people that I trust. Second is reach out. I am amazed at the relief that comes from the simple act of just talking and getting my feelings off my chest with someone who really listens has helped my head when it needs a wobble. The third one is asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of courage. It takes strength to admit one's vulnerabilities. This is why I think we should normalize talking about mental health. And I am so determined to keep sharing the message that seeking help or being open about your mental health is nothing to be ashamed of. One day, you will tell your story of how you've overcome what you're going through now, and it will become part of someone else's survival guide. On that note, I hope this helps you conquer your personal battles and achieve your own version of success. So, don't forget to take your medications, reach out, see your therapist, practice self-care, love yourself, allow yourself to feel, and do it all with pride because you are truly amazing. I am Owen Cazar from Ormoc City, and this is my story.
All right. Thank you for that video, Owen. I'm just utterly speechless din, no? It's not really the first time that I've seen that video, but every time nadadaanan ko siya or napapanood ko siya or naririnig ko yung message mo for those who are silently carrying their burdens, talagang nakaka-speechless siya. It's a brave thing for you to share. Thank you so much for sharing that on Success Voices. Now, I think we're having a bit of technical problems, but if we can try, Owen, can you come join me here on our stream? There, ayun. Yan. Hi, Owen! Good evening.
Hi, Pao! It's
Ayun,
been a while.
there you go. It's been a while.
Alam mo naman yung struggles ko coming here.
But at least medyo stable siya ngayon.
Yeah.
Compared to
So,
our checking earlier.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm outdoor and parang kayo lahat nasa studio, ako nasa labas ng bahay.
Okay lang
Alright,
yun. Maayos nga yung light mo and audio mo for an outdoor setting. At least nakikisama yung ating mga technical ends, di ba?
Yeah, nag-cooperate.
Great.
Na-stress talaga ako kanina, Pao. Yung test natin. Yun, yung internet connection.
Pero at least ngayon sa portion mo ngayon, it's doing great.
Yeah, supposed to be nandun ako sa kwarto ko, but yan, andito ako sa labas.
That's totally
maraming
okay. We can hear you loud and clear. Ayun lang, maraming lamok. Yeah. Okay, sige.
Maraming lamok.
Alright.
Kasi marami ding mga tanim ng mama ko. Plantita.
Diba? Plantita. Sakto pang background mo siya ngayon.
Yeah. Live background.
Live background, hindi siya green screen, no? Great.
Yes.
Sige,
it's been a while talaga, Pao.
I know. And it's nice to see you. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, no worries.
Ayun. So while we can still have Owen here in our stream, while nakikisama pa po ang ating mga internet connections, I'll go right at it, no, Owen, with the question that I wanted to ask regarding the video that you sent in. So what would be your message to those who are taking, the burdens on their own, to those who are still silently suffering, silently just, alam mo yun, parang sinasarili na lang nila lahat?
Yun. So, you just need to reach out. You just need really willing to help. At magtataka ka na lang na marami dyan, maraming tutulong sa'yo, not just your family, not just your friends, but even strangers will help you overcome what you're going through right now. So, yan. Yung overwhelming yung help na marireceive mo. Ma-imagine mo na kahit hindi mo sila kaano-ano, and they're really willing to help. Yun. So, yeah, it's really amazing, the journey coming here and reaching out to all of you. And really, yeah, thank you for the help. And you know that.
Good to hear that, Owen. And it's nice to know that you really found within the CVA community din na naging help din siya for you. Na you found your purpose, with what we're doing here within our CVA family. So, all right, ayan, so you're still here. Great. Medyo nag-ahang ating visuals, but at least you can hear us and we can hear you.
Yeah.
Ayun, no, si ating Vin Chico, good morning, Vin Chico. Forever good morning.
Hi, Vin.
Christel, you're an inspiration, Owen. So proud of you. Stay strong. Nice. Mga fellow batchmates natin, Owen, nagpaparamdam sa atin ulit ngayon, no?
Thank you, guys.
Si Jamie, mga ka-BR group natin.
BR2.
BR2, forever BR2 sa CVAP batch 3.
Yes.
Ayun. So do we have, there's actually one more thing na napansin ko, with the talks on mental health or mental wellness, meron tayong usually nagte-trending online, which is the hashtag Stop the Stigma. What can you say about that? Ano po yung message mo about the Stop the Stigma movement?
So, ayun. So because of this, I am now passionate about trying to break the stigma attached to mental health issues. So collectively, we need to talk about our mental health, and as individuals, we need to be prepared to ask people if they are feeling okay. So hindi lang yung sarili mo, then hindi lang sarili mo yung iisipin mo, tanungin mo rin yung mga kaibigan mo, yung family, yung friends, or anyone that your acquaintances, if they are feeling okay, because behind those smiles, meron yan silang pinagdadaanan hindi natin alam. So, yun. So, and be kind also to other people as well, kasi kanya-kanya naman tayo may pinagdadaanan na hindi natin sinishare sa iba. So, yun.
Alright, thank you so much for that. Owen, ano talaga niya, no? Ang powerful ng messages mo for us and for everyone, you know, those who are experiencing it and even for those who are not experiencing it. And kumbaga, just be sensitive to everyone, to everyone's needs, to everyone's situation. And kumbaga, I think I saw one of that, I'm not sure kung post mo ba yun, or I think My Day post na we can share all the quotes we want, we can do all the quotes that we want, but punot dulo is just be kind, you know, take the time to be kind to everyone. So that was a beautiful post and timing sa iyong topic today for Success Voices. Thank you so much, Owen. Meron pa po tayong i-add for your messages, your topic.
Just reach out, yun lang. Reach out, and someone out there is really willing to listen. Yeah.
Thank you, Owen, for that one. We'll call you again in a few minutes. Kapit lang sa ating mga internet connection. Tatawagin pa po namin si Owen. Sana maka-join pa siya later on. Sige, Owen, we'll call you. Kapit lang internet. Yan. We'll call you again in a few minutes. Thank you so much, Owen. Ayun, it's still very much assuring to know that as long as we're right here, right now, we always have the chance to do something different that not only can change our lives, but of course can change the lives or at least do an impact to the people around us. So actually, sabi nga yun ng isa pa nating trending videos on Success Voices. It's one of those most shared videos natin on the page ngayon. Sabi nga ng life chance piece ng ating next guest na si Chase Lemen, you still have a chance. Now, bakit nga ba siya nag-trend? Ano nga bang messages meron ang piece na ito? Let's go find out right now. Let's go see the video.
It's weird, isn't it? Wandering through life, we keep thinking about what to do next, without really knowing where it's all headed. A better life, financial success, the perfect relationship maybe. No one really knows. All we do know is we keep on trying. And trying? That's tough. It's hard. Some days you feel like you're on top of the world. Everyone's giving you praises, your jokes make everyone laugh, and little to no traffic on the way home. But then, there are other days where it all just falls apart. You mess up during an important presentation. No one seems to want to talk to you, and right in the middle of rush hour, your car breaks down. It was rough, but yet you kept on trying. You kept pushing up until the end of the day. And despite all the things happening around you, all the good, all the bad, and everything in between, there is one thing I'm sure you can truly believe in. You are still here. You are alive and breathing. You still have a chance to do something. A chance to listen, a chance to see a sincere smile, a chance to be alive. The pieces are all there, just waiting for you. Waiting for someone like you to listen. Waiting for someone like you to make them smile. Waiting for someone like you to be part of their life. Now as you continue your everlasting journey, take a moment to stop, close your eyes, and tell yourself, I still have a chance.
Okay, speechless na naman ako after seeing that video. Grabe talaga yung impact sa akin on a personal level nung message nung video na yon. But enough about me or talking about how it has affected me. We'd love to hear, of course, the inspiration behind that piece from the very person who wrote it and of course did the voiceover na rin. Let's all welcome Chase Lemen. Hello, Chase.
Hello, system.
There you go. Hi. Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Lovely. Okay po.
Great,
Magandang gabi po sa mga nakikinig. Good evening to everyone listening.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for that wonderful video as well. Time and time again, I would keep on saying, and not only me, I'm sure you would see the comments and the messages of our fellow CVAs and other people just saying, wow.
Yeah.
From the words to how the voiceover was done, it's been making a great impact talaga on those who has come across it on their news feeds, Chase, no? So I'd like to ask, what was the inspiration behind that piece?
Inspiration. Well, it's when I first came upon the idea, I was like thinking of a general catch-all since I was trying to inspire people. For the most part, I see people going through their daily lives, just accepting things as they are.
Mm-hmm.
So, with all the things going around them, despite all the bad, all the good that, like I mentioned in the video, they just keep on pushing. And me being just, I have a natural tendency to just watch people in the background. So as I watch them, just how are these guys going? Like, what keeps them from like moving? And eventually, these same people that I've seen over the years, they suddenly stop, which actually surprised me because I don't want to. What stopped them? They were doing so good. But they're still alive. They were. I mean, it's a surprise to me. Like, I wish I could talk to them and just tell them, what happened? You're doing so well. Keep going. They don't know the effect of these things that they're doing, the successes that they're achieving on a daily basis. They don't know the effect of this on the lives of those around them. So I figured maybe no one was listening to them. Maybe no one wanted to be there, or they felt really alone despite everything. So I figured, well, me being a naturally silent and observant guy, I figured maybe I could help them in a way. So I came up with the idea, and also thanks to Miss Pao or iVoice for inviting me to actually write something about it. Okay. That inspired me to like ball up the ideas I had over the years of just me watching people and wondering what I could have done but didn't actually do. So I eventually came up with that piece, Life Chance, and I thought, you're still here. You've got so much aspiration, so much dreams that you want to achieve, but for some reasons or just because of life got in the way, you just gave up and you don't want to pursue it. Why would you give up? Because no one's really blocking except, well, actually no one really is blocking except yourself. So go on, you're still alive. Keep pushing, keep going. So maybe someone's probably just waiting for you. Someone's waiting for that next video, next chat, next question from you. That simple thing that you do just to make them smile, make their day, and keep them going for another day, keep them breathing. Because I've seen a few people who just every day they just wait for that one little spark of joy, one little source of life from another person that kind of just makes their whole day, and then they struggle on doing their very life draining work for the most part, or just living, just basically living. I mean, you know, the world today is,
Autopilot living, kumbaga.
yes, autopilot living. It's just it's not a lot of positivity running around there. Just like, when's your report coming in? Asan ka na? Ang dami mong ginagawa. Yeah, okay. So anyway, I think I've na off topic now. Going back sa inspiration nitong life chance. I just wanted to like ball up everything that I've seen and I've learned sa mga tao na nakikita ko on a daily basis, both before the pandemic and after and during the pandemic. And it's pretty much, yeah, this is the culmination of everything that I've thought. So I just want, parang at the pinaka gusto ko lang mangyari is, even after everything, after there's one thing I'd like to do before anything else happens is I want to help someone. I want to maybe see them smile for at least one day lang, para at least masabi ko na natulungan ko yung taong to. And I want to let that person know that ikaw rin, you have the ability to do the same thing for another person. And then it kind of just ripples. Ganun. So, yeah, smile.
Grabe, I was hoping, sana pala na-record natin ng audio na yun. That could be a perfect piece for Success Voices already in itself. And
Yeah.
I'm happy to have that actually here, right now, live on air. Thank you so much for sharing those insights. And it's such a simple piece, it's a simply worded piece lang naman siya. It's not like Shakespearean language or whatever. Pero the inspiration behind it or your thought process behind it was admirable. Why are you laughing? It was really great, Chase.
No. I'm looking at the chat comments here. Biglang,
Ayun, ganda talaga ng voice ni Sir
I'm getting praises.
Chase.
I'm getting praises. Thank you.
There you go. Great
Ito yung
comments,
mga-
Scott. Salamat po.
Go Camels. Yes.
Yes, hi, Camels.
Shout out
Shout
to
out
the
to
CVA
our
gamers, by the
Camels.
way.
Yes.
My people, my group, my man, my women also. Men and women. Yes. Anyway,
Yan.
sorry, going back.
You're going back. Ayun. So, that's actually really great to know na you just kind of look back at the messages that you want to share or the things that you've observed in your environment. That from there you draft up a message that would not. It's both ways. You draft up a message that portrays the message that you want to say, and at the same time, it's also a message for everyone else to draw inspiration from. So it's really great that you've taken the time to write something and do a voiceover for something here in Success Voices. Thank you so much for sharing your time and talent with us, Chase. Ayan.
Inviting me. You like that.
More to go, definitely. So, let's maybe Chase, you can stay with us here na. Then let's just call on the rest of the gang, si Ivana and Owen. Already para yan. Ayun si Owen. Kapit lang
Hello.
talaga sa internet.
Hello.
Ayun,
Sir Owen.
ayun, that's
Hello.
great. Ayun, on-off tayo.
Wala na naman.
Hi, Miss Ivana.
Ayun.
Nice background.
Yan.
It's blue.
Si
I like it.
Ivana. Collective, may pink
Hello,
background, may
hello.
blue background. And yan, may greens. In fairness, ng ating background. Ayun,
Wow.
medyo lang,
Sir Rich,
on-off
and
lang kay
a mixture.
Ayun lang.
Sir
So-
Rich's lovely smile. Sorry, go on.
At least dun siya projected smile pa rin. Yung pagkaka-freeze ni Sir Rich. Perfect. Ayun, so guys, again, sama-sama na tayo. Ayun, thank you so much for joining us tonight here on our beta episode for Success Voices. And again, Success Voices wouldn't be a success at this point if it wasn't as well for the stuff that you generously shared, to us and everyone else who's also following the page. Ayun, so one thing that we all have in common. Hi, Sir Rich. Welcome back to our stream. Ayan. So one
It's
thing
quite
we
the party,
have.
Sir Rich.
Ayan.
Quite the party.
Sige, you can do this. Kaya natin to. Internet. Ayan. So, one thing that we have in common, collective, is of course, all of us here are certified voice artists from
Totoo yan.
different batches in the Certified Voice Artist program. So, I just wanted to ask, just to close everything, just to summarize everything, para sa inyo, how has the Certified Voice Artist program helped in your sense of success and sense of accomplishment? Sige, let's follow the order from how we interview guys.
First to last. First to last.
So, sino unahin natin? Si Ivana na.
Okay.
Go,
So,
Ivana.
certified voice artist program has really helped me in a lot of ways. Kasi when I started this program, just like what I said earlier, I doubted kasi I thought I'm too young for this. But when I started to join this, I learned na there's never too early for me to do something. And I also learned that voice acting is not just merely about voiceovers, dubbing, or any other things related to your voice, because I also learned that voice acting is also about inspiring others through your voice. So in short, I learned that voice acting is not just about your voice, but it is also about your heart. I will always remember what Sir Choi said during the beginning of the program, to find your purpose. Yun talaga yung nagtumatak sa akin. And what he said also na do something that your future self will thank you for. And this program also helped me fight the inner fears that I have been holding, such as the fear of not accomplishing something that I have always wanted, or the fear of not meeting the expectations of other people. And this program also helped me that I should be the number one fan of myself. It helped me boost my self-esteem. It helped me believe in me more that I am great. Kasi I believe kasi na, to all people out there kasi na, you find it difficult to consider yourself as successes. I learned that you will never see yourself, or you will never consider yourself as a success unless you believe that you are one. Yun po, that's what I learned.
Beautiful words as usual, Ivana.
Nicely
Thank
done.
you for that. Thank you.
Alright. Pwede na ba si Sir Owen? I
Yan,
think
sige,
we can
let's
have Sir
go.
Owen next. Kasi, yeah. Owen, can you hear us?
Oh, so hi everyone. So TVA, it gave me the avenue to express myself, and yeah, it gives me hope, and it made me believe that I can do more and I can inspire more, and yeah, and it gave me motivation to pursue my advocacy in life, and it made me believe in myself more that what I am experiencing now is just a phase, and yeah, and I can survive with the help of everyone, especially you, my CBA colleagues. Yan.
Thank you, Owen. Thank you for that.
Nicely done. And of course, last, certainly not the least, ang ating kaisa-isang si Steven Chase. Take it away.
Sure, I'll take it away. What was
Yeah.
the question? I'm sorry. Could you clarify the question again? It escaped me. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Basically, how did the Certified Voice Artist program contribute to your sense of success and accomplishments?
Okay, sure. So the program actually contributed a lot in terms of me basically voicing out my thoughts, because beforehand all I was able to do was basically play around with my voice, but no one to like actually present them to. Like I didn't have the will to voice anything out. So the program, along with the other lessons that it provided me, and the inspiring words of the voice master, of course, so many of them. It has allowed me to actually talk in public this time to a lot of people. Like, it has given me as well as the many connections that I've made over the months, as evident now. This is why
May
I'm
ano ka
here,
ba?
because of
May
because of
background ka ba,
CBA.
Chase, sa ano? Do you have a background in broadcasting or mass comm graduate, or did you ever become a DJ in the past? In your past life?
Someone who's asked me for that for about the fifth or sixth time in my life. No, I do not
And
have
counting.
any experience.
Okay.
No. I just sound like this because I sound like this, and people tell me.
You know.
And
Sana all gifted.
Totoo, I agree.
Thank you. That's coming from you, sir.
Oh naman.
Great.
Anytime,
Thank you
anytime.
so much, Chase.
Yeah, thank you, CBAP family, for being there.
And of course, thank you din sa lahat ng ating guests, who took the time to join us here tonight. And even beyond tonight, who took the time to provide something for our Facebook page. So thank you so much for being a part of Success Voices' first few steps into the digital world. Ayan. So, we've barely just we've barely just begun. And as we said, this is just the beta episode. So look forward to having our, kumbaga talagang pinaka-legit na talaga na episodes starting January 9, 2021. So moving forward, we will be having more of this, having more content on our Facebook page and our website. Yes, sir, partner. Great to have you back.
I'm back. Actually, nanonood lang ako sa inyo kaya natutuwa ako na kaya mo nang mag-host.
Marami pong salamat, sir, partner.
So anyway, congratulations to all of you. Sa lahat ng mga naging guest natin, kay Chase, kay Ivana, kay Owen. You did a great work. So sana ituloy niyo yan at kumbaga tuloy-tuloy lang tayong gumawa ng tuloy-tuloy lang tayong gumawa ng mga videos na mag-i-inspire sa ibang mga tao. Okay? So, again, congratulations sa'yo, Pao, for being a great host.
Ay, maraming salamat, partner.
Kaya, abangan natin, twice a month naman tong program nyo, di ba? So, sa 2021 na tayo magkikita-kita.
Yes po.
So, sa lahat ng mga nanonood, you can do or share your video para ma-feature natin dito sa sa ating online show at syempre sa ating website. Okay, so yun lang. Congratulations, Pao, for being a great host and also for the launching ng
Thank you so much,
Success
Sir
Voices.
Joy.
And syempre, since nandito na rin lang kayong apat, so from now on, kayo yung magiging mainstay ng ng ating show. Yan, si Owen, si Ivana, si Steven, si Chase. So you can
thank you,
help
Sir Joy.
Pao. Since ganun talaga, ang mga nauna sila yung makikinabang din. Alright? Yes. So, please take care of the show, Pao, and of course, sa lahat ng mga nandito ngayon. Good luck sa inyo.
Thank you, Sir Joy.
See you soon.
Thank you, sir.
See you soon. Next,
Alright.
sa ating next episode.
God bless. Congratulations.
Yes,
Sinamahan ko lang kayo.
Salamat po.
Bye.
Partner, congrats sa ating beta episode.
Thank you, Sir Joy.
And thank you very much to all those who joined us tonight. I'd also like to thank then, of course, Moises for being our tech team, one-man tech team behind the scenes ngayon, making all of
Ilabas si Moises!
making all of this possible, yung mga transitions, video playing, and our beautiful sound effects. Sound effects sample nga dyan,
very
Beshi.
nice. Ayun, no?
Ayun!
Yes, man.
Thank you, Beshi.
Yes,
Salamat
ganyan tayo
for
eh.
being a part of this. Yun, no?
Voices.
Spotlight video.
How to be you po.
The man
Shout out
himself.
to Bino po. Wow.
Yan.
Ayan. Maraming salamat. Again. Moises, thank you. Without your help talagang none of this would be possible. So maybe we can spend kahit around a minute or two just to see kung anong kaguluhan sa ating comment section right now before we completely close the program. Tingnan nga natin kung anong mga ganap dyan.
Open forum. Bring it on.
Saya. Ayun. Angel, hello. Shout out po.
Yan, kay
Michelle, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh,
Ayun,
diba?
no?
Sabi ko sa'yo hindi lang and counting. Nako. Basta
Sir
magiging
Francis,
yan,
maraming salamat for watching.
diba?
Thank you po.
I'm running out of
Ayun,
fingers to count
fans
with.
talaga ni Miss Ivana, Sir Rich, Miss Che. Yes.
Maraming fans.
Miss Lori, thank you. Ayan si Miss Lori,
thank you.
nahata ko bigla sa team natin.
Great day.
Miss Tessie, great day. Jazz, hi
Jazz.
Jazz. Salamat for
what's
tuning
up, Jazz?
in. Ano
sige,
na,
yan,
ang
Kuya
trending. Sir Rimar, marami
Kuya
pong
Rimar.
salamat.
Uy, si
Mitzi, idol namin yan lahat.
Model.
Salamat.
Yes.
Oh,
Ay, sa
Merven.
pang-model to.
Sa pang-idol
Yes.
yan. Hello, Merven. Thank you so much.
Miss
Hi, Mom.
Andrea.
Yes, ako po yan. Ako po si Pom.
Tom.
Oh, it's your mom.
Yes, my mom. Hi,
Oh,
Mother.
hello, tita.
And hello, Miss Ruby. Hi. Liam. Oh,
Hi,
my goodness,
Liam.
Liam. Salamat.
Hello,
Thanks for tuning
hello.
in. Hello, kapatid. Yan, kapatid ko yan. Kasi pareho kaming Castillo.
Oh,
Ayan, Miss.
ay, hindi
Hindi
ka
pala siya
maniwala.
legit.
Hindi ka maniwala.
Hindi ka na. Brian, thank you.
Maraming
Thank you so
comments.
much. Congrats. Ayan. So, speaking of Brian, he's actually gonna be part of the next show in just a few minutes. So, sa mga nakatune in po
Ayun.
ngayon, please join us sa Prom Talk naman with Brian, Dave, and of course with Kate De Vera. They will be
Yes,
having
abangan
some
niyo po.
interesting topics then after this. But before we fully close our program, we'd like to announce that we are still accepting for the Certified Voice Artist Program Batch 5, happening on January 9, 2021. So for more details, please visit www.certifiedvoiceartist.com. Ayan, it's flashed here under the screen. Visit lang kayo and definitely, tawag dito, we will be getting in touch with you about your inquiries and helping you so if ever you have questions and clarifications. And then,
Sali na kayo.
yes po. So if you have a story to tell, please feel free to just message us and send us an email at contact.successvoices@gmail.com or send us a Facebook message through our Facebook page, facebook.com/successvoices. Diba nga sabi natin sa CVAP mantra, someone out there needs to hear your voice. And just like those who are part of our show tonight, may kanya-kanya silang kwento. One is about a student pursuing passions. One is about passionately talking about a certain topic, which is mental health from Owen. And of course, Chase, who just made a beautiful message for every one of us. So we welcome all sorts of content that can inspire, empower, and motivate. So feel free to just message us through those contact details again below, flashed on the screen. So, ayan no, Sir Rich, ito na ang pagtatapos ng ating beta episode.
Alright,
Salamat for
congratulations sa
joining
inyong lahat.
in.
Yes,
Thought
it's
you
a
said
pleasure
amen.
and of course, from Ivana to Owen and to Stephen Chase, I heard all of your stories and it's really nice and we are looking forward for more videos and more success stories in the future. Pero for our next Prompt Talk, ang magiging guest natin, very kilala siya, si Mr. Brian Bonsol. So abangan niyo po right after our show, 8:30 with Kate De Vera and Brian De Perez and Voice Master.
And Voice Master, yung nicer partner.
Back.
Ayan, no, mga nagka-cameo. Hello sa Creative Voices Studio, the beautiful people at nagkakagwapuhang mga tao sa Creative Voices Studios. Yes.
Busy.
Ayun. So, once again, this is iVoice Pao Castillo with my great partners, Sir Troy, and of course, Sir Richard Abacos. Thank you for joining kahit na on the spot tayo sa pagko-co-host tonight. Thank you for joining us at Success Voices, creating positive social change, one success story at a time. So, thank you po. And we'll see you guys again on our next episode, January 9, 2021. Bye-bye!
Alright, uy.
Bye, guys!
Ready, here.
Salamat for joining!